joining us live, we can go ahead and put the clay in place. Something like it.
Oh my gosh, I want to be sure.
Yeah.
You look cool.
Thanks. All right. Any requests today?
Rotator cuff.
Let's find a comfortable position. If your comfortable position is a seat, then it's fine to be tall. Realizing these first few moments to hone in on heartbeat, breath, really just simplifying, tuning in while checking out on what has been happening around this morning, last night, maybe what is to come. Simplifying the outer things so you can specify and create awareness around our inner landscape. Hatha translates to force. And it's two opposing forces that this practice represents: the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine, the radical balance of divine energy. We will explore this today in this practice. Starting by balancing our breath, the left and the right energy channels, the nadis, with nadi shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. The right hand will be used. The thumb will plug your right nostril. Your index and middle finger can either come to the point to the brows or to the base of the thumb. The ring and pinky will be what plugs your left nostril. I'll guide us through it. Deep breath in, both nostrils fill up. Clear it out, exhale. Deep breath in. Out of the nose, exhale. Little pause at the bottom of the breath. The right thumb plugs the right nostril. Inhale left. Seal the left nostril, release the right, exhale. Inhale right. Seal right, release left, exhale. Inhale. Seal left, release right, exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Continue at your own pace. Exhaling out the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale from the left. Inhale through the left. Side to side. Just tender balancing out. Synchronicity of matching breath and energy. Finish up your final round, full round on the right side. This breath work will close with an exhale out of the left nostril. Hands will come back to the left. Breath in through both nostrils, just when you're ready. Exhale both nostrils. Build a steady pace in the breath, even inhale and exhale through the nose. And decide if it's accessible for the exhale to be slightly longer than the inhale. Next breath in, sweep the arm down, up overhead. Connect the palms. Hands down to the arms. Hands to the heart space. Instilling this intention of balance in the heart, the mind, and the body. In all opposing forces. May we learn to meet love with love, grace with grace. Namaste, I bow to each of you. There is no rush, we will make our way to standing. Have your two blocks towards the top edge of the mat, and you're just framing the top edge there. And there's no rush, take your time, feel free to move through a downward facing dog or a half cat, whatever it is that you need to make it to stand. So for about 3 more rounds of breath, making our way to standing. Arms will sweep out, up, overhead. Big breath in, reach tall. Hands by the sides, exhale. Arms out and up, inhale. Arms out and down, exhale. Arms out and up. Hands to heart space. Interlace the hands, fingers to the webbing. Push the chin up, lift the chest. Exhale, chin presses down, elbows open wide. Chin presses up, elbows come together. Chin presses down, elbows open wide. One more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Press and ground. Feel the shoulder blades pull away from the midline, palms forward. Inhale, lift, pinkies pull up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Taking this up and over to the right, exhale. Through center, inhale. Up and over to the left. Through center, inhale. Up and over to the right. Feel free to take any variation. We'll hold here for 3 breaths. You can keep the arms as they are. You can grab from the left wrist. You can support the right side body by bringing the hand to the side. But notice if you can soften your shoulders a little and relax the jaw. Good. Rising back up through center as you inhale, reach tall. Take it up and over to the other side, holding for 3 breaths. Any variation is welcome. Good. Back through center, inhale. Take the hands, interlace at your low back. If you can grab for the webbing, beautiful. If this is difficult, you can grab for opposite elbows. If anyone wants a strap, let me know. If you're grabbing fingers, you'll kiss the base of the palms, and then you're swishing up. Right. Knuckles will tap towards the sacrum, and then imagine you can hold something in between your elbows. Press them back, lift the chest. Give just a gentle softening of the tailbone down, the low belly pulls in. Just a small engagement of the glutes, and then the chin, only the chin. Drop it down to the throat. Shoulders will stay hugging up. The elbows will continue to hug back. Take the knuckles over the left hip and drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Shoulders stay soft. Just try to have them level across. Good. Knuckles sweep back to the low back. Chin hangs heavy. Take it over towards the right hip, right ear, right shoulder. Knuckles return to the low back, chin back to the chest. Opposite this time. Knuckles pull down, chest, chin lift tall. You can stay just like this. This is a great heart opener. I'm feeling a little more. Bend the knees generously. Start to hinge at the hips. As the tailbone and the hips pull back, the chest will lower, and the knuckles might be able to pick up off of your back. Option to let the head hang heavy. Could possibly not in the lower yet. Just think of your head kind of like a bobblehead. Getting the baseball season, you know those baseball bobbleheads, we all know them. Alright, knuckles return to the low back. Lift halfway. Release the hands, trickle them down the backs of the thighs to fold in forward. Hands can come down to the earth, to blocks. Knees can stay as bent as you like. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. If we can let tension melt off of our body, this would absolutely be the shape to do that. Go ahead and lift halfway back for your blocks. Place them on your hinds instead. So it looks something like this. I think of a chimpanzee. They've got these short bodies, long arms, long legs. Find that halfway lift. Weight is pretty heavy down into the hands. Lift onto your tippy toes. Legs stay straight. Bring your gaze just slightly out past the top edge of the mat. Think about lifting up through your sit bones. Press them back, lift them up. How high can you drive the heels up? Good. Legs will stay straight. Lower just the right heel to the mat. Legs stay straight, so your hips are going to move. Pelvis. Lift the right heel up. Legs stay straight, left heel lower. heel lift. Good. Both heels down. Take the blocks slightly wider. Keep the hands on the blocks and fold. Elbows go high and out to a 90-degree bend. As much bend in your knees as you'd like here. Return to the hands right up under the shoulders, halfway lift, inhale. Left foot is stepping back, tap the knee down to the mat, slide the blocks back in line with your ankle. As you press the hips forward, lift the chest, opening through the heart. Nice. Stay for this inhale. Blocks will lower to the lowest setting, hands flat on them, back toes tuck, back knee lifts, the front foot steps back, high plank with blocks. And we'll check into the shoulder rotator cuff by giving the eye of the elbow a spin forward, and then see if you can spin it back. Spin it forward. Slightly back, spin it forward and hold it there. Press the shoulders down and lift the upper back. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Keep the blocks. Press into the blocks, grip them, and push the shoulders up and out. Imagining again that you can wrap the triceps back and the eyes of the elbows forward. Good. Bring your gaze forward. Your left foot is stepping in between the hands. Tap the back knee down. Take the blocks to their highest setting in line with the ankle. Push through the foot, send the hips, lift the chest. Back toes tuck, back knee lifts. Back foot steps forward, hands to the blocks, fold. Repeat the blocks, lift to the halfway. Highest setting, hands under the shoulders. Tippy toes, inhale, lift. Weight goes in the hands, push the shoulders away from you, right heel lowers. Legs stay straight. Right heel lifts. Left heel lowers. Left heel lifts. Right. Up. Left. Up. Both heels lift, hold. Chest rises. Can you look further out forward? Bend your knees slightly and take the hands back to the hips. Thumbs pull back on the sacrum. Breathe. Heels drive calves. Focus on the balance here. Our calf muscles like our second hearts. Assisting the blood flow from the feet back to the heart. Now challenge, can you keep the heels lifted? Squeeze the glutes, press to stand. Tailbone goes down, belly pulls in and up. How you go? Quadriceps on, breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe you smile because, hey, our body does this. Heels down, hands by the sides, exhale. Arms sweep out and up, big breath in. Cactus the elbows over the chest, exhale. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Hinge at the hips, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. You're welcome to use the blocks this entire time or ditch the blocks and go for hands on the mat. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Hands can stay on the blocks or you can remove the blocks. Option to sweep the palms forward and up, thumbs draw back. Giving the right glute a little squeeze. Try to lift the left, increase slightly, tailbone down, low ribs in. Staying for the inhale. Twist open to the left as you breathe out.
Come back through center, inhale, hands sweep forward and up. Exhale, hands tap down to the blocks or the earth. Back knee lifts, front foot steps back, high plank. Adding on here, shift the weight slightly forward to the tippy toes. Knees to the mat. Elbows hug straight back. Tailbone lifts, chest and chin, Ashtangasana. Sliver through to the belly. Shoelace side of the foot down. Curl the forehead and the chest out, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, roll back down. Toes tuck, push back to the knees, inhale. Knees lift, high plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog, exhale. Relax. Right foot is stepping forward. Tap the back knee, grab the blocks if you want them here. Hands sweep forward and up, thumbs draw back. Find the activity of the core, pick up the hip crease, drop the tailbone, lift the ribs. Okay, spreads open, twist to the right, breath out. Come back through center, inhale. Hands down to the mat, back knee lifts, back foot steps forward, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Hold the halfway lift, fly the arms back, lift the pinkies and the triceps. Think of your spine like a telescope, with the tailbone to the ground, each a little taller, a little stronger, a little more brave. Good. Knees bend, sweep the arms forward and up, Utkatasana, chair posture. Nice. Beautiful. Stay for the inhale. Twist towards the left, exhale. Come back to center, breath in. Twist to the right, exhale. Through center, breath in. Cactus the arms, arch the spine, exhale. Press to stand tall, palms connect overhead. A little hollow body, tailbone gets lower. You might be able to hug the chin towards the throat. Hands to the heart, exhale, Samastiti. Arms by the sides, Tadasana, mountain posture. Arms sweep out and out, grow tall, reach higher, Astasana. Hinge and fold, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Breath into the nose. Slow breath out of the nose. 2 more hips will stay level. Lift the right leg straight up. Doesn't matter how high. Focus on contentment here in the body. Steady balance between effort and ease. One more breath in. Step the foot through. Set up for warrior one. Virabhadrasana and up. As you set the foundation, back heel spins to 45. Rise up and sweep straight up overhead. Get forward. Good. Nice. Beautiful. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Little deeper bend in the front knee, lift a little taller, big breath in, connect the palms overhead. Exhale, hinge, slice through space, connect the shoulder to the inside of the thigh, and imagine you reach back and grab your big toe, however you'll keep the shoulder connected to the thigh. Check into the bend in the right knee, the pressure in the knife edge of the back foot. 3 breaths here. Down to the mat. Rotate all 10 toes to the long edge. Uttanasana, wide-legged fold. Starting in a halfway lift, create more length in the back edge of the body. Hinge and fold. Micro bend the knees as the head magnetizes down towards the thighs. Good. 3 breaths. We are using this posture, experiencing this posture to witness the body deeper. What are you witnessing? What are you processing? Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Left knee bends. I like to kick the toes slightly off to the side, and as you bend into the left knee, keep the heel down on the mat. It's not about how far we go, but can you lift the chest? Ooh. Yeah. Good. All 10 toes turn to the back of the mat. Right hand down, left hand open, low lunge twist. Back heel in the clubs, lift it really high, and then you're going to lift your low back slightly up. Stack the shoulders. Place a lot of weight down here, left big toe down. Keep the knee coming in. Good. Stay for this inhale. Top hand closes to the inner edge of the foot. Return all 10 toes to the long edge of the mat in your lateral lunge. Left knee stays bent. Hands to the heart, lift the chest. Push down through your left foot to rise to a 5-pointed star. Get all the way up. Hands to a T, set up for Trikonasana, Utthita. Right toes forward, your left heel kind of spins in. You're welcome to bring the feet slightly closer if they feel very wide. Ideally, the legs are really straight. Take the arms really wide, pull the hips level, and then drawing your right hip, left hip slightly back, reach out for your right side. Right, turn those toes forward. Nope, your right toes, and straighten the leg. Good. Reach. Straighten the leg. Your front leg. Yep. Straighten. The right leg all the way straight. Yeah, that one. That's fine. Good. It's all right. You're doing great. Right hand down, left hand high. Three breaths. Rise back up, press through your right foot, hands to hips. Your right foot stays exactly as it is, set up for pyramid posture. This back foot will step up, turn forward, your hip points will face the front edge of the mat. Shoo! Yeah, sound effects on. Squeeze in your legs, press down with your feet, and then traction your front heel towards your back toe. Good. Option. You can keep the hands on the hips. If you want to go for a bind, hands behind the back. You can interlace here. You can grab for opposite elbows, or take a reverse namaskar, reverse prayer. Fingers out the back. There's no right or wrong way. sort of has stayed level, you can fold as far as you'd like to, 5 breaths. Nice. Yes. Your right hip backward, your left hip forward. Can I touch you here? This hip's gonna come down, and this hip's gonna come back. Yes, knock it down, yeah, right there. Now from this, lengthen out your spine. Bend forward, push down, lift that halfway. If you had any line behind the back, lift up enough to release it, hands straight down to frame the foot. Continue the drawing back with the right hip. A block might be handy here. You can take it to the inner edge of the foot for a little extra spice, the outer edge of the foot. Left hand flat. Right hand will pull towards the hip, elbow high. Find the length of the spine first, and then the rotation of the chest, shoulders from belly button to crown. Right arm reaches towards the sky. It's a twist. So twist this way. Just one hand down, right? Good. Nice. Nice job. Good. Nice. Now let's keep your left hip up. Let's go. Yes. No. Let's talk. Nice, friends. Beautiful. One more breath in. Close your top hand to frame your foot. Unplug your back heel, bend your right knee, and step the left foot back for a lunge. Your front foot will step back, high plank. You are welcome to move through a little flow here if you'd like a back bend, or just straight up to downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin. Ashtangasana to your back bend. This is a reset. 3 breaths. Hips will stay level. Left leg rises and down. Stay for the inhale. Leg sweeps through, setting up for warrior 1. Virabhadrasana. There's no rush to get there. Think of your feet set first, the foundation. Good. Nice. Rise when you're ready. Inhale. Nice, friends. Beautiful position. Good, beautiful out. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Focus back in. Breath. 1. Sometimes I like to lift my eyebrows. You feel like you do that too, maybe soften out the forehead. On your next inhale, connect the palms overhead. Reach up with the middle fingers. Slice through space, shoulders to the inside of the thigh. Find that connection. Keep the generous bend in the knee and then round, protract the shoulders. Try to reach back for your big toe. You'll stay low in the chest. Hands can come to the mat. Rotate all 10 toes to the long edge. Prasarita Padottanasana. After you create length in the spine, allow yourself to fold. This is an inversion. If you are working on a headstand, you have to find a solid foundation first, which would mean your head would need to touch the floor. So if you want to prep for something like this, we'll focus on getting the top of the head closer towards the mat. That means if it's very far away, you might have to bring the legs wider. And if it's really close or too close and the spine is very rounded, you might have to bring the feet closer together. Try it out. Breathe. And if you feel like you find that connection and you want your feet to lift off the mat, feel free to go there too. If anybody would like to squat, let them know. Nice, friends. 2 more breaths. If you're airbound, feet off the floor, stay as long as you like. Take it back to a halfway bend. Right knee bends laterally along the edge of the mat. So bend, we stay facing the direction we are. Your right knee to the back of the mat. And the hands come up to the arms. Nice. Keep the glutes a little squeezed. Thank you, body. Left hand down, rotate towards the windows, unplug the back heel, right hand rises towards the ceiling, low lunge twist. Okay, unplug that back heel, under the tippy toes, good. Then high up on the tippy toes, tighten the hips just an inch higher. Yes, stack the shoulders, rotating the belly up. Big reach to the fingertips. Come back to the lateral lunge, close to the inside of the foot, rotate all 10 toes, right knee stays bent. Hands to heart. Press through the strength of your right leg, rise up to a 5-pointed star, hands up to the ceiling. Arms to a T, set your legs for Trikonasana. Left foot forward, right foot comes in. And then if your feet feel really far away, you can heel toe that back foot in. You don't have to keep the wideness. Ideally, it's heel to heel or heel to arch, whatever one feels best for you. We start with level hips. As you express across the chest, this right hip pulls back. Reach out. This is the extension, so that left leg straight. Yes! That's it. Reach. Your favorite fruit is so close you can grab it fresh off a tree. Okay, you got it. Head down. Right hand high. Grabbing for like a sour salt. Have you ever had it? So good. Big breath in. Good. Slow breath out. Love this posture. Okay, micro bend front knee. Rise all the way back up. Hands to a T. Hands to the hips. Physically pick up your back foot. Step it into 45 and slightly out so your hips come forward. Now I'm going to show something here because the hips are really easily come out of alignment here and really feel like they're in alignment. But what happens, so you have to play for your body with your feet to keep the hips level. So let's start with just like hands right here on the low back. And notice if your hips start to do this opening or closing, we want to keep this levelness. You'll feel the tailbone scoop, this back hip pull forward, and your front hip drive back. Fold. The minute you start to feel like the hip lifting or this hip kicking in, we have to pull it back in and up and lengthen. Do you see the difference there? It's a lot, I know. Yes, good. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah, nice. Now if there's any type of bind you want to do in the hands, or the hands can come down the blocks. Nice, Max. You're welcome to fold over the thigh if it's accessible. Continue to drive your left foot straight down and pull it slightly towards you. Nice. Very good. Let's in and out of the nose. You got it. Now release this, lift halfway. Blocks are your friends here, okay? Or hands frame the foot. Your left hand's coming either to the inside of the foot or the outer edge. It can be on the ground or on a block, it's up to you. The hips open here too, so continue to drive that back hip forward and hook the right hip back, or left hip, pardon. Hand down. Left arm is reaching up towards the ceiling as you twist and rotate towards the windows. Good. Yeah. Nice, right? That's so good. Yeah. Breathe in and out of the nose. Stay for this inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs. Reach across the chest. Close it back off. Unplug your back heel. Bend your left knee. Slide your right foot back. Low lunge. Back foot steps to meet the front. Forward fold. Heel toe the feet slightly wider. Toes out, heels in. Bend the knees. Malasana garland posture. It's a squat. right shoulder back. Tap the hand right next to the sacrum, fingers down like a kickstand. Shoot the spine a little taller like bamboo shoes. Keep the bottom knee nice and soft. Now if we want to go for a bind here, we start with the back arm. So the one that is on the floor, imagine wrapping that around your low back towards the outside of your left hip. Your gaze will continue to turn over the back shoulder. And your front arm will nestle closer down towards the armpit space of the thigh. Yeah, you might be able to bend that elbow there and give yourself just like a little extra cushion. If you can bend the elbow and place the palm down, hand will shoot in between the legs. And try to reach for your right hand. Yeah, nice. Now come back to the straight spine. Shoulders level. Gaze over the back shoulder for 3 breaths. Breathing belly to thigh. Release the hands, release the mind, align the head and shoulders, come back to center. Counter twist up and over other side. Hands behind you, uncross the legs, straighten them out, take the heels down, lift the spine tall. Internal, external rotation of the feet. Swastikasana, left ankle in front. Hug the shin, hug the calf, flex the toes, flex the feet. Feel the tailbone and the sit bones reach back as the chest dives forward. Hold. Rising back up, left knee comes in, sliding your right leg over, cross, pelvis level, chest tall. Right arm off to the side. Cross arm in front and over the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand is the kickstand at the low back. You're welcome to stay just like this. Release the edges of the hips. This is kind of where we can hold on here, which limits the capacity to twist, to revolve. Now you have to get your elbow lower than your thigh if you're going for the twisted bind. Palm down, like you're pressing down on something, thumb back and through. Left hand wraps around the back. Sit the tall, spine tall once again. Without slingshotting, release, come back through center. Take it up and over other side. Bottom, hands behind, legs unwind and kick forward. Internal, external rotation. Our final seated posture, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Kick the sitting bones back and move the flesh from the seats to pull up tall. Inject your hips and fold. Inhale gives length. Exhale, assistance depth. Retrace the steps, rise up, inhale. Make sure you have enough room behind you, lower onto your backs. Bend the knees, hug them in towards your chest, give yourself a big squeeze. Final posture here will be a bridge posture, Setu Bandhasana, feet down towards the mat. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you, palms pressed, hips rise, inhale. Take the head back into the mat. Think about lifting the chest towards the chin and squishing like a tangerine in between the chest and the chin. It's pretty kind of thing. Nice. You might play around with different engagements here if the glutes were very engaged. What about relaxing the glutes and engaging your quadriceps, your thighs? Stay for the inhale. Roll upper, mid, and low back down. Knees stay bent, feet to the edges of the mat. Knees tap to the midline. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for being present. Thank yourself for giving this practice, this time, this dedicated space, this renewal. Maybe now receive it fully. Each and every benefit that this practice offers us. Space on the mat for your final rest. Utilize props if you like them. We support the body in any way. There's nothing else that needs to be done. Just not rest.
also showing up to practice here. To practice in the space between the thoughts. To practice being in the breath. To practice slowing down. Being intentional and mindful of how you move, how you respond, how you speak to yourself. Because it is this effort of practice that will find ease and peace in the duty of life. Feel free to start to find some movements, come back to an intentional breath. Wrists, the ankles, the head. As you're ready, let the knees come back into your chest. Roll yourself to one side. Feel posture. Shape, so beautiful. So nice to be heard. Beautiful. Envision yourself rising from the ashes of this practice, renewing, restoring, using bright, vibrant fire fingers. Lift yourself up, come back to the seat, right peaceful circle. Sweep the hands wide, combing the air with the fingers, the palms meet to touch shoulder. Hands down midline towards the heart. Let us seal this practice with the sound of our Om. Om, be radical yes. Deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we continue to find peace in the practice and in our lives. That's it. Love to each of you. Thank you for joining. Pat's Berry is here tomorrow at 8:30. Super exciting. I've never taken this class, but I love this human. I heard he's great. So he's coming for me tomorrow. I will be here at 10. And I'm something to do with the class tomorrow as well. So maybe I'll see you on 10.